So my name is Jason Pelland. For those that don't know me, I am the director of maWebCenters. But first and foremost, I am an unfranchised owner and a WebCenter owner as well. I started my unfranchised business back in 2003 when I was a personal trainer, and I fell in love with isotonics. And then shortly after that, the TLS weight loss management system. But it was through my changes in my life where I really needed to find a way to create some cash flow, a way to create some incredible retail profits through a career change. And I really fell in love with WebCenters at that time. I didn't have any background in a business, sales, marketing, digital marketing. So everything that I learned about this industry and about this division really came from our training through the company. So I really encourage all of you to attend as many of the trainings as possible, because you don't know where it's going to lead you in your career with your unfranchised business. So 3 years ago, I was asked to come on board as a field development executive to really work on the training for this division. And then shortly after that, they hired me on to become the director of maWebCenters. And alongside that, we do a lot of digital marketing training. So the internet sales and marketing provided through Market America Worldwide is something that I also oversee. And I kind of bring that into some of our trainings with the WebCenter division as well. So what we'd like to do tonight is just talk to you more about web solutions and maWebCenters and what really attracts people the most. So people are really attracted to the fact that you can earn an incredible amount of retail profits, right? So it is a great way to build your unfranchised business. Whether you're majoring in WebCenters or not, you can certainly do this alongside any other area of your unfranchised business, whether it be motives or health and nutrition. This is a nice division that you can still do on the side of your other focus, and it will create some incredible profits. But we have a system in place to help you as an unfranchised owner really become successful. But as a division, what we offer the business owners in your local area are solutions that are professional, affordable, easy to maintain. They're all inclusive, they're secure, they're supported. They're supported by teams of professionals, and it becomes a partnership. It's a partnership between you, the WebCenter owner or unfranchised owner. It's a partnership with that local business owner, a partnership with maWebCenters, as well as Market Singapore. And we all work together to collaborate for all of our success. So it can create a win-win-win synergistic relationship. So for our WebCenter owners and trainers that are on tonight, I know this is a lot of review and some basics, but we're really trying to reach out to some of those that are looking to learn more about what WebCenters is. So we're going to talk a little bit about what makes us different. We're going to talk about some of our features, but then we'll get into our newest announcement, which I know everyone is anxiously awaiting to talk about, Oasis. So there are so many different website companies out there, so many digital marketing companies out there, but what sets us apart, right? What sets us apart is that our clients are getting more than just a website, right? They're getting an entire online marketing strategy with the tools necessary for them to succeed. So it's more than just a website, right? Our website platform certainly encourages businesses to grow and scale to whatever size they can, but keeping their expenses at an affordable cost. Many businesses, as they grow, their expenses continue to increase as well. As they grow, their marketing expenses increase. They might need to hire more web developers or have more pages on their website, might need some more support and more technology. But with maWebCenters, we provide a system that takes away the challenges that business owners face. So what we offer is the power of unlimited. When I say that, it means that our clients can have unlimited pages, so they're not restricted by the number of pages they can have on their website. They can edit the websites themselves or work with our technical support team, so unlimited changes. They have unlimited support, which means that they have access to professionals if they have any questions. Unlimited email addresses. So this is where it gets into some of the services that we offer that are different than many website companies. We will actually help host domain names and then provide our clients an unlimited number of email addresses. So they can have their name at business.com, sales at business.com, orders at business.com. However many email addresses they need to be successful is available to them, which a lot of companies don't. They might have to purchase one domain name. They might have to purchase, 3 emails or 5 email addresses, and every time they want to add an email address, it costs them more money each month. So that's another added benefit. We have unlimited web content storage. So for all their files, whether it be video files, audio files, documents and PDFs, image files. In many cases, there are businesses that might be using something like a WordPress type of website builder, and then they've got to go find a website host, and they have to have what's called an FTP client, which is basically an online file cabinet. And depending on how large those files are, it might cost them even more money each and every month. So we don't have to worry about those restrictions as well. So it really allows these businesses to grow. And of course, our support is unprecedented. And what that means is that it's more than just a chat forum. It's more than just an online website that has some questions and answers. We actually have live technical support through live chat. We also have live email support, as well as a phone-in support. So a call center with customer support representatives that our clients can call and access, and they have unlimited access to their technical support. They can have support using all of the features, home country, 24/7 Monday through Friday support, and then some limited times over the weekends. And then when it comes to our hosting facilities, our new platform, Oasis, is actually hosted on Amazon Web Services. So AWS, it's kind of become the gold standard in hosting services. So that is very powerful. So AWS has an end-to-end approach with security, a great infrastructure. So it's really protected and protects your client's website on those servers. On our legacy platform, we also have those tiered PowerEdge servers that can actually, they're protected from any natural disasters, which is a great feature as well. So any of our clients, you can be sure that their hosting is not an issue. In many cases, our smaller boutique firms, they can't offer that. Their server farms may go down. They might have a flood, a fire, an earthquake, some sort of natural disaster that might affect your client's website and its uptime on the internet. And we don't want that to happen. So that's another benefit that we can provide. So let's talk about the money, right? Let's talk about the retail profits and the profitability with maWebCenters. So all of our websites, we'll talk about websites right now. The WebCenter owner cost, the unfranchised cost, is 425 Singapore dollars. The retail price of that website can be anywhere between 497 all the way up to around $4,000. So you can see that you have the ability to earn retail profits of around 70 to over 3,000 Singapore dollars. It is incredible. And the beautiful thing is that you don't need to have a technical background. Right? But what we see is on average around $1,000 in retail profits. So you might have some clients that maybe is closer to $700, and then you might have some clients that are a little bit larger that might be paying $2,000, $3,000, or $4,000, which means that you can capitalize on more retail profits. And of course, all of your websites have BV associated upfront, 200 BV for an initial website sale. And then we've got different monthly programs for their hosting and other services and features. And those will include additional BV points each and every month. So that recurring BV, every single month that they are one of our clients, one of your clients, you're capitalizing on ongoing BV that can be placed within your team, within your organization, so everyone can leverage that through the compensation plan with your unfranchised business. And of course, we've got some additional services like digital marketing products, but also web design packages that will also include retail profit and BV. So when it comes to our success system, it really comes down to you as an unfranchised owner reaching out to the people that you know that own businesses, that small to medium-sized businesses in your area. You talk with the business owners to set an appointment with one of our sales support professionals, our product specialists. We'll do a demonstration of our products and services. They'll answer questions and they will actually help you sell the website to that client. And at that point, we can then move them over to our design team, our digital teams, and our support team. So your client gets all the support and marketing for their brand new website. And it really is a simple system. Think of it as a referral approach where you're just connecting a business owner with our product specialists. But I'll tell you what, with our brand new website editor, you could even do some demonstrations yourself. I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. So some consistent feedback that we've heard over the years is that our clients and our WebCenter owners wanted more templates to start from. They wanted more layouts. They wanted better designs that were responsive to today's economy, right? Whether it can be viewed on a desktop, a laptop, a tablet like an iPad, or a mobile device. It was important for us to have a better starting point or a foundation for our clients. Our clients also wanted an editor that was easier, right? A user interface that was easier for them to manage. We realized that even our top WebCenter owners were having difficulty using our existing builder, which we have been calling WebCenter 4.0, or we'll call it our legacy builder. Now, that is still going to be available for our existing clients on that platform, or for future clients that's a better fit for. So that's still available, but we realized that most of our support calls coming in were because clients were having difficulty. WebCenter owners were having difficulty using our editor. So we started to pay attention, and we really wanted to make sure that we could offer a solution. So we realized that the competition was also increasing. We're now competing with so many different web providers, such as Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, Shopify, and GoDaddy. So it was making it even more difficult for our WebCenter owners to sell our solution to clients that were familiar with some of these other builders. And many people know worldwide, WordPress is one of the most popular website building platforms, and a lot of industry professionals use WordPress, but it's difficult to maintain for those professionals, but it's even more difficult to maintain for the clients. So what we did is we developed a new website builder and editor called Oasis. So we are so happy to announce Oasis and talk to you a little bit about the features and benefits of Oasis on this call tonight. I think you're going to be very excited. So the platform has right now over 100 templates. We're going to show you some of those. They are all responsive designs, so it supports multiple devices that most people are looking for. More than 70% of internet traffic is coming from a mobile device today. So a mobile phone or a tablet type of device. So when websites are usually built, they're built for desktop or laptop computers. But when 70% of the population are accessing those websites on a mobile device, it makes mobile actually more important. So we want to keep that in mind. Search engine optimization. It's important for businesses to be found on search. So this platform is built for improved SEO. They are 100% customizable. So even if a client starts with a standard template, they can customize it 100%, or they could purchase a design package from our teams. They're easy to use, they're easy to manage. They're fully supported, which means that you've got teams of professionals ready to support your clients. And now we've got the ability to add on widgets. Make it easy to drag and drop new widgets into the website, but more powerful is that we're developing more widgets. So as we continue on this platform, we are still developing more technology to add into it for your clients. And then we also have some integrations with some third-party applications that are tied right into the editor. So there's some add-on apps that we'll be learning about over the next coming months. And it's affordable. And that's important for your business owners right now that are looking for a way to get online. Digital marketing has never been more important than it is today. In the year 2020, with our current situation, Small to medium-sized businesses are looking for a way to compete online, and more importantly, looking for a way to have e-commerce enabled websites so they can have the ability to sell their products or services online. So we're going to show you some of the e-commerce features as well. So it's high tech and high touch, right? It's high tech between maWebCenters, but it's high touch because we need you, the web center owner. So it really is that one-to-one relationship. So we really focus on that partnership. It doesn't mean that you as a web center owner need to know everything about technology. It seems that you need to have the relationship. You need to tie the client with the professional that can help address their questions and concerns. Again, all-inclusive digital marketing solutions with all the tools and resources. We're going to show you how we're cost competitive to some of the other platforms out there. We talked to you about how it's profitable for you as a web center owner. We have that recurring revenue stream and BV. And we have the ability now to cross-promote within all the other university majors with Market America Worldwide. So when you look at those other majors like skincare, cosmetics, health and nutrition, and weight management, we'll show you how some of our templates can help you tap into those markets as well. So beautiful design templates. I'm not going to show you all 114 of them if that's okay, but I'll show you where to access them. This is just an example of some of them, but I am actually going to show you a live look right now at where you can find those. So what we're going to do is come over here and give you a new share. Let me pull up the right screen. Okay. My control panel's in the way. There we go. Okay. So if you go to maWebCenters.com, go to our client-facing website. This is where your clients can learn more about our products and services. What you'll see is from the homepage on the menu under Web Design. If you click on Web Designs by Oasis, you come to this landing page. And on this page, we have all of our industry templates available for you to see and for your clients. So this might be a good first introduction for those of you that may be a little concerned on what to show a client or a prospect. You can bring them to this website and show them all of these, beautiful designs. And whether it's their specific industry or not, they might like the layout, the look, the feel, the colors, but you let them know that all of the pictures, all of the text, all of the functionality can be customized to their business. And if they're looking for something even more custom, we can design something to suit their needs. So you can go through all these different categories, or you can simply go to the bottom of the screen and click the arrow next and go through every single one of them. So I know that's something that you're going to want to do over the next couple days, I'm sure, is go to maWebCenters.com, go to Web Design, click on Oasis, and take a look at some of these. I know one of the things that I was looking for were restaurant websites, right? So you can see that not all restaurants are the same, nor should their websites be. And I think many of you can understand that if you go to a restaurant website and you look at a competitor website, they still sometimes look the same, right? So here we have different displays for all these different restaurants, and they have the ability for menus and online ordering through the e-commerce as well. So beautiful designs. Or for those that are looking for a blank start, we've got some blank templates where simply they can add their own images and their text, and of course customize it as they move forward. So again, maWebCenters.com, you click on Web Design and then Web Designs by Oasis, and you will end up on this template and layout picker. That'll show you all the beautiful designs across all the different industries, whether it's an event company, maybe it's a consulting company, maybe it's an application landing page for those that might sell mobile apps, maybe it's a lifestyle type of business, maybe it's a photographer, an architect, a hair salon, nail salon, beautiful designs, okay? All right, So let's come back over. And we will come back to my screen and we'll talk a little bit more about Oasis, and then we'll show you the editor. So one of the biggest things that companies are looking for is e-commerce, right? So e-commerce, the ability to sell products and services online. There are huge benefits, as you know, for small business. If we just take a look at 2019, e-commerce represented over 14% of total retail sales. And we're looking at companies that have a storefront, a brick and mortar location. Those that had e-commerce had also increased their sales by almost 30%. So that's a great talking point for businesses on why they should be online. But there are some big e-commerce competitors. So let's talk a little bit about some of the top competitors. We have WooCommerce, which is a WordPress plugin, all right, for those WordPress websites. They've got WooCommerce. It is a free plugin. However, there's no support. So if there's something wrong, you just have to go into a chat forum, chat your question, and try and find a solution. But then in order to really get the best of your WooCommerce, you usually need some additional functionality, in which case you're probably going to have to hire a developer of some sort, increasing the cost for the client. The second most popular e-commerce platform is Shopify. I'm sure that you all have heard of Shopify. It's its own standalone e-commerce content management software. So that's a website building program for e-commerce websites. So we know about Shopify. And the third most popular e-commerce platform is Magento. However, this solution is cost prohibitive and it's too complex for most users. But what's interesting is that Magento is what we use for our WebCenter 4.0 legacy clients. So it's great to know that we offer one of the top e-commerce solutions with the WebCenters. And because we've got support and we've got technical support and programmers and developers, we don't have to worry about the complexity of that, and we can really offer the best e-commerce for our clients, having Magento as that solution. But we are going to talk a little bit about each of the others, right? WooCommerce, like we said, it's free, it's flexible, it's open source. There's a lot of extensions. It's easy to customize. If WordPress is one of the top website builders, then WooCommerce is going to be one of the top e-commerce solutions. We realize that. However, we also know that it can get expensive because the more extensions and functionality that a client needs, then there's going to be development costs. It does not come with any web hosting or other benefits like we talk about with email marketing, email addresses, domain, technical support, right? So it's hard to customize, and of course, that becomes problematic for a small business owner. Now, Shopify, last year, the total revenue was $470 million US, a 47% increase. Right? So that's a 47% increase this year for Shopify in the first quarter. And then, of course, when they have their payment services, their merchant solutions increased over 57%. So obviously, we've seen a big surge, a big increase in Shopify. However, a lot of people don't realize that there are additional fees for every credit card transaction that happens through Shopify. So that makes it difficult. We're realizing that with this kind of growth, there's going to be a lot of press. A lot of clients may hear about Shopify. So it's important for you as an unfranchised owner or WebCenter owner to understand a little bit more about that competitor, right? There are some templates there for Shopify as well, a little bit harder to fully customize, but some basic layouts. They do have a large app store. They do have support. It is hosted. When you look at what we offer for maWebCenters, you'll see that Shopify has 3 different tiers: a basic, an advanced. So it's going to be around $39 per month, all the way up to $405 per month. And I'll let you know that our e-commerce and hosting will compete with what Shopify offers at the advanced level for a fraction of the cost. So for 405 Singapore dollars per month, that is a big, big expense for small businesses, right? So we can compete at a much affordable cost, much more affordable. Through Shopify, there are transaction fees, which means that they are going to, every time someone purchases something from a Shopify site, there's an additional percentage and transaction fee beyond their merchant fee. So most merchant fees are going to be 2 to 3%. Now they're going to have an additional up to maybe 2% transaction fee, which becomes problematic. As they're trying to grow a business, they're spending more money with every transaction. So those costs can add up. As they add more apps and integration, again, there's more costs. And the client needs to know the Shopify language. The Shopify website builder is called Liquid. And in many cases, for advanced functionality, they may have to hire a developer. Again, Magento, an enormous e-commerce company. It is open source, but clients need to own the software. So this is where most big brands are turning. So when you look at some of the major retailers, the million and billion-dollar companies across the globe, they might have this service. They purchase Magento. It's around 25,000 Singapore dollars. So it's quite an expense, and then you have to learn how to develop on it, and it is complex. So the beauty behind Magento and WebCenters is that we own that Magento licensing rights, so our clients can use Magento if they feel that's a good solution on our legacy platform. A huge learning curve because it is very complex, can handle the most complex issues in e-commerce. So it can be expensive to set up and maintain, but we do have the ability of using Magento through our legacy builder. So let's talk about some other solutions out there. Wix and Squarespace. When we look at these competitors, they've got their basic at around 30 Singapore dollars, all the way up to enterprise level at 680 Singapore dollars per month. Squarespace is a little bit more affordable, but when you look at what we provide through Web Solutions and WebCenters, you can see that our monthly hosting and our monthly membership is $36 per month, Singapore dollars, all the way up to our managed service is 212 Singapore dollars per month. Now let me talk to you a little bit about what that means. Our basic allows for our clients to have hosting, access to our live chat support, and help using all of the tools and features that we have available. It also includes our domain-based emails and unlimited email addresses, something that these other companies can't provide. So right there, you can see that we're adding additional services at a comparable cost. Our standard hosting includes live chat support and live technical support that actually clients can call into our call center and speak with a human being, not an answering service or a robot or a bot or a chat software, an actual person that can help them with their service. Whether they're on the phone for 5 minutes or 10 hours, it doesn't matter. It's unlimited access to that support. They also get an email marketing tool. They can actually use email marketing for that, and that's only 113 Singapore dollars per month. And then for managed service, what that means is they will have up to 10 hours a month worth of work from a professional, which means that they can email our project management team, and our project management team will make those edits on their website for them. So maybe it's a restaurant that needs to upload a new menu, or maybe they need to add some new pictures, or they need to add a video, or they want to write a blog article about a staff member. They can email our project management team that content, and we will upload it and manage their website for them. Most development companies are charging $100 to $200 per hour, and we're offering 10 hours per month for those clients on our monthly managed service. Now, our clients are not held to a contract, which means that they can move up and down between these services as they see fit. So maybe for 1 month, they need to have some managed support. They can upgrade to the managed hosting, and the following month, they can drop back down to standard hosting. So there's some flexibility there, and your clients will appreciate that. For our e-commerce clients, we wanted to make sure that we had some flexibility as well based on the number of products. So up to 100 products in an e-commerce catalog, it's only $15 a month in addition. So if you look at the basic hosting plus 100 products e-commerce, you're looking at your client at only $51 per month, which means that it's more competitive to any of the solutions that we've talked about so far. And then we can go up to 2,500 products or unlimited e-commerce product catalog for only $79 per month. So even at the top level of service for monthly managed service as well as unlimited e-commerce, you'll see that we are still below that enterprise level on Wix and lower than the Shopify Enterprise Advanced capabilities. So we have a very affordable, all-inclusive digital marketing solution, and we are so excited. You can see all of this pricing from maWebCenters on your back office. If you visit yourunfranchised.com, go to support materials and search Oasis price list. All of our design packages, our website setup fees, as well as all the hosting and e-commerce costs are on there for you. You can see your unfranchised owner cost as well as the retail cost and BV, all available on your support materials in your unfranchised.com. So when it comes to our e-commerce solutions, we are using a technology company called Ecwid. So Ecwid represents a really simple way to add e-commerce. It's affordable, it's integrated right into our Oasis platform. There is some point of sale functionality depending on certain point of sale services out there. The tax rates are applied automatically based on location. The store designs are responsive, which makes them very mobile friendly, but they also have integrated in the GDPR notifications and cookie services right into the technology. So it's cost effective and powerful, easy to use, and right now in Singapore, it's integrated with Stripe, to checkout, iPay88, and PayPal checkout. So those are the payment services, the payment gateways integrated into Ecwid. However, additional payment gateways can be added. There's a public API so that we can actually integrate other payment gateways if your client requests that. We can do a quote or a proposal to create that API, or maybe they have a developer that wants to integrate that, or in some cases, the actual payment gateway themselves may want to add their payment gateway to the channel for Ecwid. So it creates some flexibility there with payment gateways. But Stripe, to checkout, iPay88, and PayPal checkout are fully integrated with Ecwid in Singapore. Now, Ecwid, again, has a complex system that's going to change the language and the tax rates based on the IP address of the client's users, which is great. So there's no additional functionality needed. It's built into the system. Now, our e-commerce through Ecwid also is very powerful for search engine optimization for maximum visibility. Each product catalog can have the additional keywords, meta tags, and descriptions and titles built into the SEO descriptions for better ranking on search engines. But again, all of this complexity, there's still an easier to use interface. With our technology, we also realize that it's important to kind of display the website to the user. What is best for the user? So your client wants their website to be the best experience for their customer. And we can do that through our Oasis platform. We can set up certain personalization rules, such as holidays. Maybe on a holiday, there's a pop-up that appears, or maybe there's a notification bar, or there might be a sale. Maybe they want to promote a sale to anyone within a certain geography. They can type in that geography, and anytime someone's on, say, their mobile device in that geography, there could be a pop-up that offers them a 20% off coupon, right? So these triggers can be customized and for all different uses, and we'll be talking more about that. We'll be doing some training on that, but that personalization sets us apart. That really sets us apart from a lot of the other website builders there, and it's very easy to implement that. So it's all about driving traffic and driving traffic to a website that can convert to sales. Your client wants to increase their sales, and we want to help them do that through Oasis and our e-commerce. So all the features that your clients need, it's engineered for search engine optimization, and it's never been easier for your client to manage a powerful, powerful website presence. With that being said, I'm going to log us into the editor right now. I know there's going to be a lot of questions about the technology, so we'll handle some of those as I conclude here, but we'll also have a follow-up. We'll have more of a follow-up on the editor. For those that are part of the WebCenter Owner Support Facebook group, you'll see that I have done some recordings. There are some live walkthroughs. We'll be doing more and more training on this editor to make sure that you all have what you need and your clients have what they need to understand how powerful this editor is. So when our client logs into their WebCenter dashboard, there's a button that says Edit Oasis Site. When they do that, it brings them to this screen, whatever their template is. It's a, what we call it a what you see is what you get editor. Very different than WordPress, where you log on and it looks like a blog, and then you've got to try and add images, and when you publish it, it might not display exactly how you meant it to display, and then you've got to go back into the editor and make some adjustments. However, your website looks in the editor when you publish it is how it looks on the internet. So I love that capability. What you see is what you get. Now, that is very powerful because in the top here, you'll see we are looking at the desktop view. If I click on the tablet view, I can edit it how it will look on a tablet. So everything from the desktop will be responsive, but if I need it to have a different view on a tablet, I can do that right from the editor. And more powerful is how does it look on mobile, right? How often have you been on a website that it looks beautiful on a desktop or a laptop, but then you go to their mobile device and it's like, oh my goodness, how do I even use it? Right? I've got to pinch and zoom and slide and swipe, and it's taking too long to load, and the images and the videos don't appear. No fear, Oasis can help your clients edit based on that mobile view. So again, it shows exactly what it would look like on the mobile view. Now, it is automatically responsive, so whatever you do on the desktop will transfer over to the other views, but in many cases, they might want to have a separate view for that other device. Very easy to navigate the editor at any time. As I scroll over an area, you'll see that we have these different rows. Each row has some different settings. So we'll talk about that. Now you also notice that we've got different areas where there might be an image, like a logo. If I simply click on that logo, I click on where it says replace, and I can upload another logo. And there it is. As simple as that. Very easy to use the image editor. Now, if I want to remove it, I can simply just delete it, and then I could drop another image there if I wanted. Now in the header, a lot of companies are using their social media icons. So when I click on that, it lets me select which icons I want on the site. And you'll see we've got WhatsApp there, we've got YouTube, okay, an RSS feed, and then simply just type in their channel, right? So I know that we've got maWebCenters official, and if it's that across all of them, I can simply copy and paste. Now, each of those icons is automatically linked, and you can see how easy that was, okay? Now, if that didn't exist, I'll show you where we can find that widget, right? So very easy to navigate. We've got the ability to have a button, right? In your button editor, you can direct it to an existing page, a specific website, maybe a pop-up, a store link, an email address. And then if we want to design, there's a little button for design. We can actually change how that button looks. Maybe I want a rectangular button. So I'm going to choose the rectangular button. And then instead of a gray background, I'm going to choose the pink background. Very easy to just update that. And if I want to change the text, I could change the color of the text if I wanted as well. And you can see that that button has just been updated. Very, very easy to do that. In terms of changing text, I can click on the text and it brings up our text editor. I can simply delete, I can underline, italicize, I can change the color. I can link it if I want. So very easy to update any text. And again, that save is done in the back editing room. And when you click publish, it then goes live to the website. So you can see very easy to manage text. And of course, you can add images, you can change all of these very easily. Now, within each row, if I click on the row button, you can add other features, you can add animation, you could even hide it on certain areas. So maybe on this particular section of the website, you needed to hide it on the mobile device because it was too large of an image or it wasn't relevant. You can hide any of these rows based on the device type. Now, if you like this row, you can also copy and paste it. So it makes it very easy to build a website and edit the design. I can move the row up or down just by clicking the little arrows. But what I love best are the left-hand menu navigation. I can add a new page, I can add a pop-up, I can change the order of my menu, and powerful tools within our widget builder. So you can see any of these widgets, I can simply click them and drag them onto the website. I just added a text area. I can now edit it as I see fit. And again, I can change the color of it. I can change the background. You wanted to drag and drop maybe an image. We could add an image here. It's going to ask me to upload an image. Let's say we use this image here. And let's say I wanted to edit it. We don't need image editing software because right within the software, we've got some basic editing. We want to do some overlay text. We want to do some cropping. We want to flip it backwards, invert it. So all of this is available right within the software. If it was the wrong image and I want to remove it, I just click on the little X and it's gone. Other widgets, again, we'll go over in some more training, but if you wanted to add a video, a button, a click to call, a map, different contact forms, maybe you wanted to have a side-by-side view. You can click on the two columns and now you could do two sections next to each other. So you can see how easy that was for me to just simply drag and drop and add the content that I want within this. And there's so many different widgets. And again, we're adding more and more each and every week where we're developing technology. A restaurant menu, a coupon, online scheduling, and then of course our social icons. I can drop my social icons right within here, and it was that same display that we showed you earlier. I have some different ways that I can select that. Do I want it to be a single icon with a circle? Do I want it to be no circle? And then I can change the color. Look at this. Maybe I want to have those as the pink color. How simple was that to do? Your clients are going to love Oasis. As a WebCenter owner, I know that you're going to love Oasis. You know, we can get into more training on the e-commerce, the blog, the personalization rules. There's so many features that we just can't go over in a quick introduction, but I hope that you have an idea of how powerful this is. There is a good reason why there's a lot of excitement behind this, because we are going to be able to help so many small businesses out there today really get a good footprint online